And hi everyone, it's me Kelly, and today we are playing Modern Warfare with an arty, with Akatsiya, the autoloader Russian arty. Yeah, not very much popular. I see mostly people going for the German one or the Italian one, but I must admit, comparing a Palmaria, the Italian arty, and this Akatsiya is, let's say, comparable to them. At least it's decent. I'm using it mostly in stock, so I don't have any special upgrades. I don't have top bomb, and it. Well, I might be lying a bit. I have at least some kind of upgrade, at least on HE shells, but the rest of the tank is mostly stock. Don't have any support shells. Don't have all of that or any of that fancy stuff. As you see over here, the enemy arty already trying to get me. But I'm thinking about shooting at that main battle tank, though if I shoot before the enemy arty shoots their shells, they'll be focusing on me. So I'm playing a bit smart over here. I'm waiting for the enemy arty to start. Yeah, they are pinging on the map. They fired once and they relocate. Smart arty. So that guy is gonna be my primary target, of course. So if you wanna be good with an arty, you have two options. You can back up your main battle line of tanks, you can flash out the camping tanks, and you can focus down enemy counter battery. Also sometimes arties, like now, are gonna be silent and play it smart, if they can. And use extra cover. As you see there, I'm just trying to predict where the arty is gonna be at and try to get it, but also after I finish with my salvo or in between my salvo, you should consider relocating, because you can see them but they can see you, and that will be a good way to relocate and provide some support. Now let's get some glass of water while we relocate and see what's up. Okay, now we have an option to do. Try to predict the enemy movement and counter it, or just stick it where we think the enemy is. And as we're firing over here, we're gonna take a good look at the north, which is crumbling. Unfortunately, we don't have enough main battle tanks on the north. Sorry. And that's a big problem. We need to be considering about relocating and getting the heck out of here, though I want the enemy arty to be gone, so focusing fire on them. I can't save any battle tanks, and all I'm doing at the moment is just splashing the enemy arty. Though, if you get lucky, you can get flashes, or direct hit is around 200 with these shells. I must admit, with and the arty paladin on tier 4. If you penetrate with those HE shells, you do over 700 damage. If you penetrate, that means you have to place the shell on the top of the enemy tank where is the minimal amount of armor, on the right angle, and you can rush out the enemy. With this Akatsiya, I don't think I can do that, because my maximum damage in this one was 200-300 damage per shot. So yeah, you can't one-shot them, but you can be hell of an annoyance to the enemy team. And at this moment I'm noticing that we have a breakthrough on the north. So I'm trying to get some shots on there, but most of my shots are blocked, as you're gonna see. And I don't have great angles to go on the enemy. Meantime, the enemy arty is being taken care of, so that's one problem down. The other problem is I have to get out of here, because the enemy main battle tanks are stealing one of our guys, and we just got him and nailed him. This is a situation where your game actually crumbles or you do a turnover. In 90% of situations I saw the crumbling rather than a turnover. Sorry. Now we have a situation where we want to have maximum effectiveness on the enemy. That is, let's say, a problem, because I wanna be at a good position as that to go on the enemy main battle tanks, but our challenger seems not to even care that we are pre-aimed at him. So I fire once, hoping that my own challenger will back off, and the shot goes in, and the third shot goes in. Damages 200 damage, I think, my own challenger, taking his gun out. Yeah, I'm just a bit bitter at the moment because I shot my own guy, but I was trying to back him up as well, because I had a shot on the rear of the engine enemy challenger, which provided me maximum RNG, 200 damage per shot. But yeah, sometimes you can't have it all. And as you see over here, I don't have any shots in these guys, so that means I have to relocate. I have to move my Akatsiya on a better place to fire. Even that guy is out of my range, because as you see over here, the ground and the terrain are huge factors, and you have to relocate quite a lot, unlike the arty and wall tanks, you just sit in one corner and most time aim. And now we have a shot on that guy, but somehow he's smart. He denies the shot that we need to get him, but at the time on.
Good hit.
This is a strange thing. He gets a warning, yet he sits there. That's good, the good boy. He gives us the free shot that we need, and now we don't have any shots on the enemy. But the same dude again turns out on a different part of the map, and I'm forced to move because I don't have any line of sight to them. Still, I have 2 shots in my barrel. I'm thinking about supporting my ally at the cap, but I get spotted and I need to move. I can't stay over here. I'm gonna get wrecked by one of the enemy shots. And there's the TD. I do a snapshot and I actually hit him, which is a good news. 200 extra damage for me. Now, what I want to do is go on some safe location and provide the fire on the enemy, like the arty that just hit one of the enemy tanks. And as you see here, Leopard does a snapshot. I think it was on me, so I fire one, but I missed. Waiting for a second shot, bit of aim, and now I put it him and left him down to 20 HP, and I finished him off.
Enemy destroyed.
Yeah, this is how the arty plays. You crit the enemy, you immobilize them, and then you unload on it. So, when you're main battle tank, make sure that you are hitting the enemy, because you can one-shot with heat ammo. Most of the times, let's say the Russians can one-shot you if they have the retrofits, the damage dealing retrofits on with some skills of the commander as well. They can definitely do one-shot on you with the heat ammo in 90% of the times, so be careful about that when you're driving the arty. Unless they hit your wheels, suppression, any other a bit more armored part of the tank that's gonna negate the full damage. And now we have a situation where we have one enemy tank against 3 of us. So we have a one challenger, one VDL. Challenger smartly caps and provides the necessary, how should I call it, provoke the enemy to go out on the open, and I'm covering where the VDL is gonna be spotting. So VDL spots, I shoot, that's the perfect combination. Hopefully by VDL staying alive. And as we have over here, the situation is, you don't see the enemy tank, but he might be there, he might be on the other side where VDL is. We just have to be patient and see what's up. Also, the bad stuff is if you have a line of sight on the enemy tank and you spot him with your arty and he's just on the white line of sight, remember, if you press the fire button, he'll see you. So I don't recommend sneaking out for too long once he sees you. That's why I'm close to this rock over here and I'm hightailing away from here. But luckily, he has other stuff to shoot. He's now marked. Use the marking to fire once on him, to fire twice on him, and the second one was unfortunately a splash. No, the third one was definitely a penetration with a high explosive. 390 damage. So comparing to tier 4 arty, in this arty that you get an instant jump from arties in tier 4 you have much better chances of one-shotting the enemy rather than tier 6 arties. That's what I noticed. Maybe it's due to matchmaking, maybe the design of vehicles, but if you penetrate with the tier 4 arty, you can get one-shots like this one. Needs a bit armored tanks, they need a couple of more shots to penetrate them and do full damage. As you see, he's there, pretty much covered from our shots. Even though we splash him, it will take 60 by 60 HP damage. And while the EBL is keeping him occupied, I'm gonna use this slope over here to climb up and get a free shot on his back, which is also a good start.
Target hit.
So one shot in, immobilize this with the second shot in, finish him off. And that's the arty gameplay. So what do you think? Usually the arties are not so good because they are not good with damage dealt. But if you keep your gun in the play, you can rack up the damage pretty fast. And you can be pretty much a useful arty for your whole team and a big annoyance to the enemy team. Sometimes you may even end up with a lot of destroyed tanks. So let's just see the scores. Okay. This is my earnings, my XP ratio, and my damage is second on the team. Yes, 1000 damage less, 200 damage more from the third guy, so at least 4 of us play the game. This is how you play the arty actually with high tiers. Switch, relocate, do the shots of opportunity, provide the cover, that's all. So, like if you do, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll be catching you all next time. Till then, I wish you happy hunting and stay away from the arties. And see you.